You may never walk the streets of Kathmandu or Kilimanjaro, but you'll feel like you have when you stroll through the Asian and African villages at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park in Orlando, Florida.
I think that it's probably the closest thing that you can get to being in Africa without actually having to get on a plane and spend 15 hours.
Opened in the spring of 1998, Disney has built, with painstaking attention to detail, an East African port town, a 100-acre savanna, and a mountain climbers enclave in Nepal. Oh yeah, and Mount Everest.
Disney has an entire department, it's called the Imagineering Department, where people are thinking about ways to make the attractions better, faster, more realistic, more engaging. This is very authentic, right down to the trees and the vegetation.
Approximately 4 million live plants were used to create the jungles and savanna that look like a real animal reserve in Africa. On the other end is Mount Everest, and they practically built a new mountain. Only this one consists of 1,800 tons of steel for the framework and 25,000 computer-molded pieces of steel for the rock work. But it's the detail in the surroundings that makes it all look so real.
They made numerous trips to Nepal to find these bells and trinkets and things like in mountain gear, and they really do go the extra mile to make it look like it's the real thing. And these items are not manufactured. They are actually, many of them are real.
The other real items imported for the kingdom are the animals, and there are lots of them. About 1,500 at the park and another 200 at the Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Jumbo, everybody. Welcome aboard Kilimanjaro Safaris.
Here we go.
In the park, Kilimanjaro Safari offers guests guided tours aboard sturdy safari vehicles for a twisty-turny, bumpity-bouncy journey through jungle and across savanna.
Right now we're entering the reserve. Zebras have a very unique pattern on their stripes. The pattern is like a fingerprint of them. Every zebra is different. It's very important that everybody remains seated because there's some hungry animals under this bridge.
Natural-looking or hidden moats and escarpments prevent mingling of non-compatible animal species like lions and park guests.
You really learn a lot about, how they interact and why certain animals are put in different places and how they're fed. And that is an education experience all in itself.
Keeping the park's more than 1,000 animals fed and happy takes about 3 tons of food a day.
Well, right in front of us, there's an adult male elephant. Adult males weigh around 12,000 pounds.
Over the past 6 years, scientists at Disney's Animal Kingdom have been listening to the vocalizations of elephants to try to learn more about their methods of communication. Naturalists here have actually identified 2 previously unknown vocalizations. But this is a Disney safari, so it's more than just a drive through a zoo. It's an adventure ride.
Hang it to the kids and look out for poachers.
Our vehicle has stumbled into a poacher's camp.
Have to be careful, we don't want to be taken by surprise. Oh, there they are. Hang on.
The only way to get away is to take an old, broken-down bridge.
Hang on. Whoa. Wow, that was close.
For a more docile animal observation opportunity, guests staying at the Animal Kingdom Lodge can enjoy a more relaxed tour. A few nights a week, Steve Metzler, or one of the other animal curators who care for the animals, gives lodge guests tours of the animal enclosure surrounding Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge.
We call this our Wanyama Safari because Wanyama actually means animal in Swahili, and you'll definitely get to see some animals this evening.
Now, there are no ferocious carnivores running loose in this 45-acre enclosure, so the assortment of animals is not as diverse. But if you ever wanted to get eye-to-eye with the giraffe, this is the place to do it. The Sunset Safari is a great way to learn about each animal's special care and diets, and the newest methods for protecting animals under human care and in the wild. Disney has established a wildlife conservation fund and contributes millions to animal protection programs around the world.